Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to be replacing the spark plugs in the 2017 Volkswagen Jetta you see behind me. Now this car's got about 45,000 miles on the clock, so we're going to go through the procedure to replace the plugs, the tools you're going to need, and then to wrap up we'll cover how much time it took and how much money we saved doing the job ourselves. Alright, here's the parts that you're going to need to do the job. A couple 10 millimeters, you might only need one, but we used a couple of them to make life easy. Your 4 spark plugs, your spark plug puller, your torque wrench, which is very important. We want to get that torque down to between 18 and 20 foot-pound on the spark plugs. The flathead's going to help you out with a couple of the clamps you need to release, and then the magnets just in case you drop anything. Alright, first we got to remove the engine cover. So these are held on with a few rubber grommets in there, so you just need to give it a little tug real quick and it should pop right out. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and remove the grounds. So you'll need a 10 millimeter for this. Alright, to remove the wiring harness connector, we just need to pull up on this little clip here, and it should kind of slide up. And hear it pop a little bit, and it'll go along, get the rest, loosen the back up, and then we can pull it out. Alright, to get a little bit of slack on the wiring harness, we're just going to go ahead and pop that zip tie right there and replace it with a new one. Alright, we want to pull the wiring harness back, so we still have a couple of things that we need to detach. So you'll see this right here is just hooked around the tube. That comes off real easy. And you come back around here, this tube right here is also hooked to it. That comes out real easy as well. Let's try and get a good focus on that right there. And as soon as that pops out, you'll get a lot more movement on your harness and be able to get to your coils and pop them out pretty easy. There we go. Alright, to pull the coil, we just need to go ahead and back off that second 10 millimeter. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pull those off. Alright, so we're not working with any special tool to pull the coils, but they do come out pretty easy, at least so far. So this one pulled out just with a little bit of force, not a whole lot. There it is, really. And we'll go ahead and go through and pull the rest. This engine's got 45,000 miles on it. I think the dealer recommends 40, and I guess popular mileage, or what they say online, is 60. So whatever, we're doing it at 45, and this is pretty easy. We saw some videos where some guys had a hard time popping these. I don't know what would have led to that. Our boots are still intact. We're not going to be running into any problems with having to get those unseated either. There it is.
Done.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and pull the plugs out. Starting with the far left, looking at the engine. I'm not sure what that red residue is. It seems a little sticky. Maybe it's used to help keep the coil seated, and I'm wondering if the mileage goes long, that is why it gets stuck and people having trouble getting it out. Ours came out really easy. And there it is. So we'll just repeat on down the line. Here's a quick shot of a brand new plug versus an old plug. Alright, we're putting our plugs back in. It's very important, you want to use a torque wrench on this job. And you want to clamp these down to between 18 and 20 foot-pound of torque. And there it is. And 2. All right, that's number 3. All right, there it is. Now you just got to put everything back together. All right, so we got everything in, so we just need to put everything back. And just like that, everything's back together. Now I do want to go into a lot of detail on putting everything back. It's exactly the same as taking it off. So. All right, well that's a wrap on spark plugs for the Volkswagen Jetta. Now when we started the video, we were talking about how much it was going to cost to do the job and how much time it was going to take to do it. So the spark plugs and the spark plug puller, if you don't already have one, that came out to about $60. Now, when we called our local dealer to see about having this job done, they quoted us $200. And we were able to do this in about 1 hour's time. So we effectively paid ourselves $140 for 1 hour's worth of work, which I don't think is too bad. So I hope you enjoyed the content and found it useful. If you did, please click like down in the bottom and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Bye.